This video is probably one of the most important videos I make on this channel, and I'm probably going to have to pin this video because this is so important if you are an entrepreneur, creator, who's trying to grow your online presence, trying to start a business, trying to grow your business. And for you, you're trying to do this, you're trying to make this happen, but you have the doubts in your mind because you feel like you lack the aesthetics, you don't have the right camera, you don't have the right lifestyle, you work a 9 to 5, your job is boring, your lifestyle is boring, you just love doing regular things, you don't care to participate in what the trendy creators are doing, you don't have the Rolex, you don't have the car, you don't have none of the fancy stuff, and you feel like because you lack all of this, you're thinking of how much you lack, you feel like you don't qualify and you're not confident enough to show up online. Here's the truth. Your difference is your leverage. What makes you feel like you can't step out and create content is actually the advantage. You actually have an advantage because more people will relate to you than the person driving the Lambo. They will connect deeper, have a deeper connection with you than the person living on a in a penthouse on the 80th floor in a high rise in Miami. People will bond and connect more with you because you're vlogging your day-to-day life. You're vlogging trying to get your car to start up. You're vlogging trying to get your car fixed and you're stressed out. People will connect with you more than anyone else trying to going to the dealership and buying their dream car, even though they bought 7 cars just this year. They're fed up with creators like that. The truth is, people who are trying to find real connections online right now, they're fed up with creators like that. They're fed up with creators who's flashing money, who's flashing lifestyle, who's flashing the happiest relationship. They're sick of those creators who are flashing the closing on a brand new house. They're sick of it. People are tired of that. And here you are, you have a life that you don't appreciate for whatever reason, and you're thinking it's not enough. You're thinking, it's just so hard. I'm embarrassed of this. But here's the truth. There are so many people who are afraid to pick up the camera, who are afraid to talk about their journey, who are afraid to find people who they can relate to. And then you finally decide to get bold. You finally decide to say, you know what? I'm going to create content regardless. And they stumble upon your video. Who do you think they will trust? Will they trust the person who's living in the high rise and has a penthouse, all this, or will they trust the person who is in a similar position as them, but is showing up regardless? I started off with this example on purpose because I want you to understand this. Where you are now is a perfect position for you to start building your brand, for you to get serious about building your brand. There are people out there who are desperate to connect and relate to you. In today's video, I'm about to give you 3 biggest ways you're going to take advantage of this. But first, I'm going to break down the psychology of human. I started it a little bit in the beginning of this video, but I want to break it down just a little bit more for you. Here's the truth. When people are scrolling on social media, when people are scrolling on Instagram, they want to escape their reality. We want to escape our reality. You do it, I do it, we all do it. When we're scrolling on social media, realistically, we're trying to escape our reality, whether it's because our life is difficult, we're having a busy day, or sometimes it's not necessarily that things are difficult. It's just, I don't know, I'm just bored right now. I just want to see what's going on with somebody else. My day is very boring. It's a lot of work I have to do today. It's been productive, but I'm just blah right now. Please, somebody else entertain me, right? And here's what happens. Sometimes we do want to see people in a high rise. Okay, it's motivational, but we can't relate to them. Like, I can't relate to you. You're living in the 50th floor. You're driving a Lambo. Oh, I don't have $200,000 to drop on a car right now. You're at a designer store. I can't relate to you. But then they stumble upon a creator who's working a regular job, who's living a regular life, who's trying to find an apartment, and they're not trying to pay more than $2,000 in rent. It's too expensive. They're complaining about the job market. They can relate to you. You see, the difference in that is I'd rather connect with someone who can understand me, who understands where I am, where I'm scrolling on social media and they're just like, Today has been so hard for me to show up online. I'm trying to be more consistent with my content. I'm having a hard time. When life gets stressful, the first thing I stop doing is I stop creating content. I'm like, this person gets me. I'm more compelled to follow a person like that who understands me than someone else who has a huge media team, who has photographers, videographers, who have editors. I don't have none of that. It's just me, my camera, and I'm managing every aspect of my company right now this season. From the students in my program to posting online to creating, editing, everything is me. So who do you think I will relate and connect with more? You see, you have an advantage right now. I know you think this area in your life, this season of your life is embarrassing, but I promise you, there are people out there who need you to show up, regardless of what you're thinking. Your content will hit harder than anyone else's content. I'm serious. That popcorn ceiling, it will hit harder. People can relate to that. People are living these lives and they're afraid they have no one to talk to. They're afraid they have no one who understands them and who can help them along their journey. But you're bold enough to show up. You're bold enough to turn the camera on. You're bold enough to grab your phone and start making content. I'm going to give you 3 ways you're going to do this. Step 1, I want you to take your phone with you everywhere. Get a little iPhone stand, a little phone stand, and take your phone with you everywhere. I want you to record a bunch of short videos of you doing whatever you're doing, whatever the day-to-day things you're doing, record yourself doing those things. I want you to record it from whatever you're doing, all of it. Please don't go back and forth with me in the comments about, well, I'm scared to do it. Whatever you're afraid to post, whatever you think is so embarrassing, that's actually what you should record more of, actually. If you think it's embarrassing because you still live with your parents, please document that. There's too many people who can relate to you. If you just moved back in with your parents, you had your own place and life fell apart, post that, actually. If your car just broke down, post that, actually. If you just got out of a bad relationship and you think that's embarrassing, actually post that. So that's what you're going to document what you're doing in your day-to-day life. I want you to record all of it, right? The next thing you're going to do after you're done recording all of it, I want you to go into CapCut and chop up each clip, put them all in order, chop it up. Do not let it be more than 0.8 seconds long. After that, after you're done chopping up your voiceover, you want to talk about something completely different. This is the third thing. You want to talk about something completely different. I don't want you to talk about anything related to the video, maybe a little bit, but not too much. You want to just have a conversation and talk to these people like they're your best friend. Here's the thing. When you're talking to these people, please do not talk like, hey, here's a day in the life of blah, 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 blah. Here's how you can, here's 6 steps to, oh, please. Oh, we're sick of that. Everyone is sick and tired of that. Do not do that. You're going to get on there and be like, look, best friend, I'm annoyed right now. This day has just pissed me off. Today started like a normal day, going to my job that I hate so bad. But then my car want to start making funny sounds. I tried turning the music up, but my car wasn't going for it. Boo, I'm stuck on the side of the road. And now I'm calling a tow truck. Be real with people. Do you see that? It sounds like you're just talking to a friend. People will hit that. That will hit harder. This is now. Here's the most crucial part, right? Here's how we're going to drive sales. Because I know for me, and maybe for you, if you're watching this, the goal is to build a business. I'm not trying to help you create content just to have attention. I have so many students in my program who has hundreds of thousands of followers, but can't make any money off their followers. Their followers are not buyers. I don't want you to just have followers. I don't want you to just have people engaging with your content. I want you to have true buyers. I want people to be buying into your products and services. So then I want you to throw your offer into the video. Every time you're creating content, first decide what you're going to talk about, what you're going to say, and then figure out a call to action. Put it in the middle of the video or somewhere in the beginning. Do not put it near the end. Figure out what your call to action is. An example, again, we're talking about our cars on the side of the road. Y'all better help me. Y'all better buy up this hair I'm selling. Y'all better book me right now because I need to get this car fixed. And for the next couple people who book me, I'm doing 25% off. Use the word fix my car at coupon code fix my car. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to drive people, and I want you to have a call to action in every video. The reason I want you to have a call to action in almost every video is because I want people to expect you to sell. Because if you build a brand where you're not selling, when you finally decide to start selling at 200,000 followers, 500,000 followers, most people are going to feel played. They're going to feel scammed. They're going to feel like, oh, wow, this person just built up all their followers just to try to sell something to me. But if you start your brand and consistently grow your brand with the mindset that I'm selling to you, I'm here to sell, I'm here to make money, I'm creating content to make money, not to just have fun and just be cutesy on the internet. No, I'm here to make money. I'm here to work. This is my job. If people expect you to sell, they will be ready to buy. You will only not just get followers, you will also get buyers. You don't want just followers. If you're trying to just get followers, I promise you're going to wake up in 2 years and be sadly mistaken because you're still going to have to work your job because you can't get sales into your business because people did not buy into you. Remember, I say this in every single video with you is people only buy from who they know, like, and trust. They don't buy from the smartest. We don't care about who's the smartest because we have ChatGPT, we have Grok, we have all these AI softwares. I can name like 10 of them off the top of my head. I've literally just helped one of my students in my program build an entire website using AI. We just typed in prompts and she built an entire website in 2 hours. It only took 2 hours because we were being picky. She built an entire website. So people are not buying from who's the smartest and who's the genius. People are buying from who they know, like, and trust. People need to like you. People need to trust you, and people need to get to know you. If you go through with this formula, if you use the strategy, if you're consistent with it, because that's where the trust come in. You can't just post one video a week. You're gonna have to put some work in. Seriously, I'm gonna be real with you, right? They want people they can trust, but trust is not built off of one video. Trust is not built off of one video a week. No, trust is built over a long period of time consistently. If you want to post one video a week, you may have to do vlogs on YouTube that are at least 45 minutes long if you want to post once a week. If you feel like you can post more than once a week, you can probably get away with reels. You can probably get away with TikToks. But if you're not trying to do these long form content yet, I do recommend that at some point. I recommend with your reels, with your TikToks, do that. You do that consistently, at least 3 to 4 times a week. I promise you will not just grow an engaged audience, you'll grow an audience of buyers, people who are ready to buy whatever you offer. Try this out in your business and try this out with your content. I trust this will work if you remain consistent. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. And don't forget, I have a school community link below for you to join this thriving community of entrepreneurs and content creators trying to grow a business online. I recommend you join that. Check it out, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.